I think the question about building and sustaining capacity to keep the work going, say beyond an initial concentrated period with consultants, is a really tough one. And I would say this is one of the areas where I think we didn't initially do as well as we could have, and we're starting to learn how to do better now. So some of the ways that we had some sustainability structured in is that we created tools. So one of our key accomplishments, I think, in the work with Maggie and Inka was the development of what we call at Sage the Equity Assessment Worksheet, which is a tool that we use to structure equity interrogations into key decision making across the organization. And that was a lot of work to create that. What we learned is that there was no tool out there that we could just take and use. We actually had to really spend a lot of time adapting that to our own needs. And so that was one example of a tool that helped with sustainability, and there are others as well. I think the key thing we missed, though, in the work with Maggie and Inka was the work to sustain the leadership capacity once they departed us. They brought so much expertise and so much perspective. They provided all this training for us, over the 2+ years they worked with us. But when they left, we didn't have anybody to play, in a sense, that same expert leader role. And so that was a limitation, but we learned from that, and now we are in the second year, the second year of a leadership development program in the organization with a very strong equity lens, and we learn from our mistakes. So in this initiative, which is funded by a funder, starting in the second year, we have created a Train the Trainer program within the initiative, so that when the funding ends, because it always ends, there will be not just one, but actually a cohort of people on our staff who have been trained by our consultants in how to lead and facilitate discussions and how to do training in the same way our consultants do. So that they will be able to sustain this work once the consultants are gone. I'm really excited about that. And I think it's great. It's a great investment in those individuals because they're taking on a lot of additional responsibility, which is hard, but they're also getting all of these great skills, and training that they could use in all kinds of different ways.